So, season 6, it's a mixed bag for a lot of people. But there were some bright spots to it. Like a lot of Thomas seasons, that aren't too good. And there is one release that has a lot of bright spots to it when it comes to season 6. And that was Salty Secret. Salty Secret was first released on September 24th, 2002 by Anchor Bay Entertainment. And some point in 2009 it was re-released as Harvey to the Rescue. And this is also the last release to be under Ghislaine. So, let's just see how the release turned out. I can safely say there is only one dud to be found here in this release, and that's Harvey to the Rescue. I just feel like this is another one that just feels like where a lot of its characters feel flanderized. I feel like the only established character we know that isn't really flanderized in a way is Thomas. Thomas is such a more humbled and mature person throughout most of season 6. And I just love how he's the only one who was really nice to Harvey when the other engines were putting him down. Cause when you see a character like Edward who talks shit about Harvey, you know something's off. Also just the dialogue just feels really plain. Lines like, Harvey's different. He doesn't even look like an engine. Or, well done, Harvey. Very useful. This just feels like plain writing. And it just also just feels like an example of really not understanding the characters. I wish, if I were to rewrite Harvey to the Rescue, I would have just had Edward calling the others out on their bullshit. And, saying rude things to Harvey. That's something I'd do. And there are some videos on, where people made that edit. Alright, step up from our two other episodes that I feel they're decent. Those being Bad Day for Harold and Elizabeth the Vintage Lori. I mean, I didn't hate them and I wasn't bored by them, but they were just kind of there. I don't really have much to say other than that. So, that's something for those. But then we have the three great ones. Salty Secret, No Sleep for Cranky, and The Fogman. Salty Secret is just a fantastic start to the season, and it just establishes Salty so well. And like Tug said, he's someone who just fits really well into the world of Thomas. No Sleep for Cranky was another just fun character-driven episode. And I've found myself chuckling at a lot of moments. And then The Fogman. I really love The Fogman. Some things I gotta say about The Fogman is just, I feel like the sets here look really good. I found myself chuckling at Baldwin's "Oh Jeepers" delivery. And just the fact that this episode is just another instance of Thomas being ahead of its time. Because this whole story is about Sir Topham Hatt realizing that, maybe machines doing humans' work are not really that reliable. Because if we flash forward 21 years later, we'd have the writers and actors strikes, and this year we'll be hearing something about the Animation Guild and all this stuff about AI taking away people's jobs. I feel like this is an episode that a lot of people can really relate to in these kind of dark times of the entertainment industry. And I feel like this episode just like I said, it's a perfect example of how Thomas was ahead of its time, and it's just a really great message, one that is obviously still relevant today. Now, something that I mentioned in my Chocolate Crunch video was that Baldwin did drop the ball in season 6. But here, yes, he still has some weird line deliveries and ones that are a bit flat. But he sounds a bit different here. Like, this might just be a me thing, but now I can't show any footage because then copyright would be up my ass. But Baldwin's deliveries sound like different than any of the other season 6 episodes. We're not going to count the Pack 2-parter because that one he actually did have some enthusiasm. But like all the other like Standard Gauge or like Steam, all the other episodes after Friend in Need, like you can tell like Baldwin was just reading the script dead on. But like here, I don't know, he sounds just a teensy tiny bit of enthusiasm. I don't know. But like his narration in these 6 episodes feels different from the other ones. I don't know, maybe it's just a me thing. But like, let me know if you notice any of these, like the differences in how Baldwin speaks in these episodes compared to the others. And of course, you just got a really banger tune to just end this release off. James the Really Splendid Engine. I always find myself rocking about, and I'm just like, this is like one of the best. And plus, like, it's James. I mean, we all love James. Yeah, just like one of 6's best songs. So yeah, dare I say, a great season 6 release. As far as I'd put it, like, I had more fun with this than watching Percy's Chocolate Crunch. I'm like only 1 dud, 2 decent, 3 great, and a fire song to just finish it off. That's something that I feel like I could use on like maybe once in a while on a Thomas release. But like this is probably the best we're gonna get in terms of season 6 releases. Also, wait, hold on. I just realized there's another problem. And it's not with the episodes, but season 6 in general. To whoever made the decision to use Fat Hat's Crack Jacket throughout most of season 6 and some of season 7, you deserve a bad day. I'm just saying.